Hey, Truth Seekers, Zach here. Another whiteboard session. What I have up here on the board are a history of fake killings. Some of these have even had movies made about them. And let's just start with the Son of Sam killings. Once upon a time, I was researching this 33 thing to see if there was any merit to it. And one of the first things I looked at was the Son of Sam killings. I did the gematria. I said, look at that. Sam, a 33 word. Once upon a time, that's how I found out that the word Sam summed to 33. It was researching this. And I noticed it was in the year 77. Son of Sam killings, summer of 77. Before he was caught, he was known as the 44 caliber killer. If you follow my blog, you know that the word kill in gematria sums to 44. He was arrested. The Summer of Sam came to an end on August 10th, 1977. The numerology of that date is 33. If you do 8 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 7, it sums to 33. Just like the name Sam. In that summer, it said that he killed 6 people. Since then, Spike Lee's made a movie about Summer of Sam. It should be noted that Spike is a 33 name. Spike Lee. Another killer from around that same era, started a little bit before the Summer of Sam and went well past it, was the BTK killer. B's the second letter, T's the 20th, K's the 11th. Add those 3 letters together, it sums to 33, like the name Sam. And if you've never seen one of my video posts before, I've been asserting that behind so much of the media hoaxes that go from murder to politics to so much more, the number 33 is often coded within. So anyhow, BTK stands for bind, torture, kill. The word bind has a gematria of 29. That's the first number to reduce to 11. 2 plus 9 becomes 11. Torture has a gematria or a numerology gematria of 117, 117, a lot like 711. Kill sums to 44. So very interesting numbers and words for this killer. Bind, torture, kill. That was his MO for what he did. His name was Dennis Rader. Dennis has a gematria of 38, Rader 28. Sum it together, 66. Remember, if you write out the word 33 and sum it in gematria, it too sums to 66, just like the name Dennis Rader. He was born on March 9th, 3-9, the year 45. That number 39, so often coded as well. And also, let's go back up to the Son of Sam killer. His name was David Berkowitz. David's got the gematria of 22, Berkowitz 48. The initials DB are a lot like 42, meaning of life number. War, sin, and gun all sum to 42. All right, so we've covered Son of Sam and BTK. Moving down, we have Jeffrey Dahmer. The name Jeffrey's 39, Lionel's 31, and Dahmer's 31. The foundational degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry is 31. He was raised in Doylestown, Ohio. Doylestown has the gematria of 44, like the word kill. Ohio, the only state with a gematria of 47. He would go on his killing spree in Wisconsin. Only 2 states out of the 50 states have a gematria of 44. They are Georgia and Wisconsin, like how the word kill sums to 44. Also front and center in this story was that he was gay. Gay is a word that sums to 33. He was made out to be a gay, man-eating cannibal. Women at the time also pointed out that he was quite handsome, an attribute of many of these killers. These aren't all the serial killer hoaxes up here, by the way, people. I'm just doing an example here. We could go on forever, and I could go way deeper into these. I'll link some posts that I've written on this. All of the people Jeffrey Dahmer murdered have very, very, very suspicious name gematria, birth dates. Same goes for these other people. So Jeffrey Dahmer in English gematria sums to 744. That's a method I don't often teach about, but if you go to gematrix.org and type in his name, it will show you how to calculate that value. Point is, so far, you guys, just all this stuff is coded with the same type of numbers, same type of numerology. The Zodiac Killer, an unsolved mystery to date. I think I've solved it because look, his last letter was sent or received January 29th, 1974. Already the year 74 is curious. But if you add up that date, 1 plus 2 plus 9 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 4, it sums to 33, like the date Son of Sam was arrested. 33 and 74 are so often paired in this study. Jesus and cross, both of those words, Jesus, cross, sum to 74. Jesus was crucified at the age of 33. Out of the 50 states, only one state has a gematria of 74. It is the 33rd state, Oregon. Stuff is through and through. Same people putting their signatures on all of it. Why? Because they've built this world and our understanding. We're living in their matrix. These are their signatures, their insignia. He addressed this letter to Sam. He wrote this to Sam. This is before the summer of Sam. Think of Uncle Sam, Uncle 33. All right. Just skipping a bunch of killings and this jumping up this year to show how the same type of stuff's being done. This year earlier, it was reported that there was a serial killer in Indiana named Darren Dion Van. Darren sums to 33. Dion sums to 20. Van sums to 33. With regards to the number 20, I don't talk about it very much, but in numerology, it's often referred to as the seal of Satan. Anyhow, you add these three numbers together, it sums to 86. The word republic equals 86. It's also associated with a lot of bad things, such as Hiroshima, which occurred on August 6th, the bombing of Hiroshima. That date was 8/6/1945. Talk about mass murder. 8 plus 6 plus 1 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5 sums to 33. 33, you guys. The number of the hoaxes, the number of so many bad things, including Hiroshima. They were calling this man a serial killer, by the way, earlier this year, you guys, Darren Dion Van, who just got me tangential on Hiroshima. In the time they're calling him a serial killer, they were saying his victim was a 19-year-old Africa Hardy, but he was suspected of killing many other women. But this was the only one that they had an example of. Africa, with the spelling with the K, sums to 37. Hardy, 29. Put it together, 66. Keep seeing the same numbers over and over. Just a couple of years ago, we were tormented with the Trayvon Martin story. T plus M, that's the 20th plus the 13th letter, 33. George Zimmerman, that's the 7th plus the 26th, 33. Trayvon Martin was buried March 3rd, or 3-3. Right now, we have Michael Brown going on, the biggest killing story in the nation, but not the only one, and there's been many since coded with the same numbers. But Michael, Darren, Police, Leslie, his mother, Robert, his lawyer, DeAndre, the other boy who died in front of the same apartment complex. They all have 33 name gematria. Canfield Green apartment sums to 113, number so often coded with 33. I am Mike Brown sums to 133. Mike Brown sums to 47. All these numbers we've seen over and over again. Newtown, Connecticut sums to 33. NRA sums to 33. Almost all of these killings involve guns. Truth Seekers, I'm just giving you a little taste. This isn't a very thorough post. It just gives you a wide range of things. I want to show you how this has been going on all throughout time, how we're still tormented with it, how movies are made about it, cementing the lies. The same is true of the Holocaust. How many movies have been made about the Holocaust? Holocaust sums to 33 with the reduced method. It sums to 114 with the larger method. Both words reduced to 6. In Jewish gematria, the word assassin sums to 411, 411. John F. Kennedy was shot from 411 Elm Street on 11/22. 11 plus 22 is 33. The name Kennedy sums to 33 in gematria. You look at the dates his brothers have died, they all have 33 numerology. There's a history of killing and these numbers. Philip Seymour Hoffman earlier this year died on the 33rd day of the year. Robin Williams supposedly committed suicide on a date with a numerology of 33. 8 plus 11 plus 14 for August 11th, 14, 33. The name Robin Williams sums to 66. We talked about that. Its connection to 33. I've hardly talked about anything, so if you're watching this and going, so what? My response to you is look into this more. Read my blog. Go through my video blog. It's just sad, you guys. We have to expose this. I mean, how many more people need to die or fake their deaths or whatever they're doing before this is ended? It's just insane to think about that this has been going on for decades. The stuff I started up here, the 70s, I wasn't even anywhere near being around. I mean, it's just sad. All of us, we've all lived through this our whole lives. A history of lies, unnecessary fear. You know what I'm happy to say, Truth Seeker, is I haven't really let it bother me throughout my life, and I've always told people that I've always thought the TV was just about scaring people and people should tune it out. I've always thought that. I never watched a lot of TV, and whenever I did watch TV growing up, it always gave me a bad feeling, from the sitcoms to the news. The only thing that really didn't bother me were sports games. There's my guilt, my guilty pleasure. But not anymore. I just see how fake it is. I mean, I still love the athleticism and all that, but it's ruined between the commentators and the fixing of games and the shenanigans. Even the sports are all coated with the same stuff, you guys. Check out my posts. Lots of knowledge. Until next time, signing out.